Dave here with PhenomSports coming at you with a Week 15 update. What's going on with my training? So pretty much my training for Week 15 was the same as Week 14. The big difference was my second tier movement we cut a rep out of. So my first movement, the goal was to get 10 to 15 more pounds on the exercise than I did the week before. So conventional deadlift starting on day one, I got 425 for a double. So that's 20 pounds from the week before. Then I got two drop sets on that. Camber bar, instead of 3 reps, we did 2 reps this week. I got the same. Just one of those things. Didn't, happens. But and then the rest after that was pretty much the same as the week before. Just try to throw more weight up. So I got for my RDLs from the pins, I got up to 315 on those going into my second day. Pin presses, I got 10 pounds on, so I went 275. Front box squat, I worked up to 245 for a triple. And then my rack pulls, I got to 355. Looking back on that, I kind of wish I would have went 315, 365, but I went 315, 335, 355, and then I was kind of just good. I probably if I would have skipped those, one of those 2 sets, I went right to 365, I'd have been all right. Did my pull-ups with the chain. I did those in less sets this week than I did the week before, so getting a little stronger. Going into my third day, safety bar, squats against the light band. I got 275 basically for a single. You'll see it on the video. I start my second rep and start to dump it forward, lose my hands, and use my hands to push off my thighs. So, got some work to do on my squat. I really feel like I've struggled on my squat the last probably 3 or 4 weeks. So, just something I need to work on and focus on, and hopefully it's just everything that's been going on in my life the past month or so has been affecting my training a little bit, and maybe now that things are changing for me, my squat's gonna go through the roof, which is something everyone would love to happen, right? 50-pound PR in a meet, love it. Got 25 pounds on my good mornings on that third day, and then my overhead press stayed the same. Not a big deal. My goal eventually would be to get a true overhead press of body weight for a good quality single. Just not really a goal while I'm training for a meet, but maybe that's something I work towards after this meet cycle I got going, and see if I can throw up some big numbers on my overhead press. Circuit day was exactly the same. I just upped the weight. Single arm press, I went 3 sets at 60. Rolling tries, I stayed the same. Hammer curls, I went 25, 30, 35. And then dumbbell leg curls, I went 70, which I've said before, those might be one of my new favorite movements. I like them. They're challenging, they're hard, and they're fun. As of my diet, so we switched up my diet this week. Kind of still adjusting to that, how it was fitting into my schedule. My weight stayed at 179 because I got a little carried away this past Saturday at my grandparents' wedding anniversary party, but you still gotta live life. So sitting at 179 this week. My nutrition changes. So on my non-workout days, my off days, it's pretty much all protein and really low fat. So it's been egg whites and ground turkey for my first 2 meals, and throwing some shakes in there. Dinner, really lean with the protein, some vegetables, and then my last meal of the day, I do 160 grams of carbs and 3 tablespoons of peanut butter. Yes, I love oatmeal and peanut butter. I don't know why. That's my go-to way to eat oatmeal. It's just, for whatever reason, peanut butter and oatmeal is amazing to me. As of workout days, I get 34 grams of fat and 34 grams of protein in my first 2 meals of the day. So 2 slices of bacon and 4 eggs is exactly where I need to be for those 2 meals, and I love bacon and eggs. I absolutely despise egg whites. There's something about the texture and the flavor of the yolk that just makes an egg amazing. So egg whites stink, but sometimes you got to just deal with it to get where you want to get. Lunches have been sticking with the ground turkey for the fat. I just threw some olive oil in there to get my fat in there. And then dinner is lean on my workout days is lean protein, vegetables, and then I get 160 grams of carbs split up between dinner and my last meal of the day. So dinner I've been going with about 80 grams of rice, and then my last meal of the day that gives me 80 grams of carbs to do whatever I want with. So if I want to do sherbet or Oreos, ice cream, like something fun, if I want to take it in liquid calories, I can. So like this past Tuesday, I worked out really late. So by the time I ate, it was like 9 o'clock at night. So I took 80 grams of rice and then waited about an hour, and I just took those last 80 in the form of Gatorade just because I didn't have room. I felt really full, and I was getting ready to go to bed, so I just took liquid calories down for my carbs there. Hopefully we're going to see that weight start to come down as I adjust to this diet, this new nutrition plan that my coach put me on. That's the objective, see where I'm at. Finally signed up for my meet, having some issues with that. I'm going to have to find a new belt and new wrist wraps, but that's just part of the game. And, maybe I might stay at 181 depending on what my weight does. So, till next week, Dave out. Keep grinding.